It's the Wild West, it's new territory.
I think it's something that's become part of our everyday life. Your checklist of things to do today, did you check Facebook?
They're talking about the digital gold rush. From tweets to videos to apps, people everywhere are trying to cash in on the social revolution, including right here in Philadelphia.
The impetus was really pretty simple, that this is coming. Facebook is growing, Twitter is growing, and this is going to be a part of your marketing mix, and we really wanted to be a part of that.
With a couple of laptops and a good idea, Evan Urbania and his business partner Matthew Ray founded ChatterBlast Media in 2009.
Part of it was necessity. My job at the time was suffering because of the economy, and Matthew, my business partner, and I were really bouncing around ideas as to how we can leverage social media and have some fun with it.
Leverage they did. In just under 2 years, they amassed a client list that includes small businesses, government agencies, and Fortune 500s. Their goal? To give clients a social media makeover.
You don't control your message anymore, that the community controls the message, and that the people themselves will tell you, your company, what your brand means, what your products are, what the value is. You certainly have some role in guiding and creating that, but ultimately the community now talks about it, shares it, promotes it, becomes ambassadors for it.
With each project comes new challenges.
One thing we realized really early on is that you can't just stick with one formula and try to repeat that over and over again. This is not a factory. We're not serving up, a process. Every single client's different.
In fact, the needs of one client actually helped create a whole new business opportunity.
We started working for the National Dog Show, and as a result of that project and some other partner conversations we were having, we saw a really interesting opportunity to create a fun iPhone app for dog lovers, and we created that both as a side project.
A side project that's now earning them money.
You ready, Oswald?
Cover Puppy takes your lovable pooch and turns them into a magazine star. It's a high-tech edition of old-fashioned business sense.
The process starts with an idea. It goes on to create some technical specifications, and then you work with developers, programmers, usually more revisions than you'd like to admit.
The ChatterBlast guys could have started anywhere, but they're at Temple University. They're part of an accelerator program offering them administrative support and access to the next crop of creative minds.
Collaborating with the masterminds behind it helped me a lot to get a grasp of what social media was.
Just say, hey, I have a Facebook page, be my friend or be my fan. There's a proper way to do it, and there's also keeping that interaction, actually communicating with the people, not just having thousands of friends and that's it. There's the free flow of just watching people. What do they say? How do they react? It's been really cool.
The big advice is really take a risk. If you've got an idea, act on it. It doesn't have to be perfect right out of the gate. We don't use the word experts because we're not. It's changing too fast.